And we are back. It is time for game number 7.
Woo!
7. 4 plus 2 equals
Yes.
6. The one after that, it is 7. And right now, Complexity, a 2-game lead in our best of 11.
Yeah.
They gotta be feeling great after that last-second flag cap.
2 games away from winning the championship is the way I'm sure they're looking at it. And that was, again, to reiterate how amazing of a game that was, probably one of the best CTF games I've ever seen in Call of Duty. So many back and forth situations, so many incredibly clutch moves that happened, both teams did. But at the end of the day, that Hellstorm came in just about a 1/10 of a second too late, and it was costly for Impact as Complexity came home with the win, and now they are up 4-2 in the series. Impact, though, not giving up. They know how close it is, and it's going to be hardpoint. With that said, though, they've been struggling with hardpoint.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. Impact has been struggling with hardpoint.
So we're going into the next game mode. It's going to be on slums. And what do you think about this matchup, Fwiz? Who has the advantage? Impact, they kind of showed everyone that the 3 SMG single AR playstyle is the way to go on short-range maps. They dominated MLG Dallas with that playstyle. Do you think they're going to be bringing out here? And does Complexity run with the same setup? Or are we going to see 4 ARs, 4 SMGs? What's your prediction here?
I think you'll see like a 2 AR, 2 SMG combo, but I think really the question is the stats. Just from a concrete number perspective, Impact has to change what they're doing on hardpoint. They've not been playing it well. They've got to rally around it. And really, there's no excuse because you've got Parasite. As we've been talking about, one of the best anchors in the game. He needs to step up and continue to show that in this hardpoint. They need to turn it around right here. They don't want to go down 5-2, lose their hardpoint, and then go into search and destroy and possibly end the series out. If you start looking at the big picture of it, this is a really, really critical game for them to win.
Impact has lost their last 3 hardpoint games.
Exactly,
they lost
exactly.
to the boys on Optic in their first matchup. They lost in our first game against Complexity in the series, as well as the 4th one. So a big game here for the boys on Impact. We'll see what they can do. Both teams look ready, Fwiz. We're just going to hop into Codcaster mode. Thank you to Treyarch Studios and Activision for one of the greatest spectating tools we have seen on the console market yet. Can't wait to get this one started. It's time to get it going. We got Clayster screaming. We got Killa not getting his team fired up like normal. Is that a sign to you, Fwiz?
Yeah, but it only takes for Killa to get like a double kill or something, and he will erupt. But you do have to wonder why this Impact team is getting so quiet. What's happening over there? This is not their typical behavior. Now, Clayster, I'm pretty sure, again, the audio feed doesn't even pick him up, but somehow he gets in our channel, man, with how loud he gets. It's pretty remarkable, and he's keeping that intensity, knowing how close they are to a championship. So again, this will be game number 7, Hardpoint Slums, and it is 4-2 in the series. First to 6 wins it all. We have a continuation happening here, which is why this is game number 7.
We're on board with the man who dropped 41 kills in game number 6. Clayster was absolutely going nuts with his M8. Let's see what he can do at the start. The answer is not much, but Aches, he's going to say, I'll do it all, man. I got the 3, make it 4 kills at the start. He's already 2.5 kills away from getting his score streak.
Aches, talk about coming out the gate strong here.
Wow.
And Complexity as a whole, first movers to that hard point, have been holding it down. Now they just got to keep defending it as Impact starting to get in there. Aches, he's on a roll. He's already got his lightning strike. This guy is on fire here. You got to stay on top of him.
I love what Aches is allowed to do as well. He's got the war machine to open this game. How can we not go full screen with this guy right now? Absolutely ripping it up. And here we go. He's got the war machine out, but he's finally taken down. 29 seconds off the bat in favor of Complexity, but now it's going to be Impact with hill control for the moment. It rotates, Complexity set up, and remember, Aches is fully streaked out.
Aches has 10 kills. That's more kills than the entire Impact team, just to give you a reference.
Wow.
And now Clayster says, it's my turn to go off, as he's going to start racking them up. He's already got 3, picked up a 2-piece, and Complexity coming out incredibly strong here. Impact's got to step it back up. They can't afford to lose this like we were talking about.
All right, Crim6 is in a key fight right now. Needs to keep Impact off of the anchor. 30 seconds left on this hard point. The boys on Complexity want at least 15 more. And there you're going to see everyone else push out. They're going to leave Crim6 in the back. As much time as he can get is good. If they lose it, not a big deal. They have a healthy lead. We're going to see what they can do. We're going to stay on board with Crim6. Meanwhile, some battles are going down on the hill. Aches isn't going to live there long as Impact has the initial junkyard setup. Can they hold it, though? Complexity is flooding Brickside.
I can't believe Aches is 12-4. He's still on fire, 65 to 29. A 4-piece. He picks out every single person for Impact. Complexity is on a roll. They're going to hold this hard point down. The anchor's set up.
Wow.
They've got this all good to go. Aches picks up another kill. Crim6 going to grab one as well. And the Complexity squad is on fire.
Man, I don't know if that was a mistake from Impact or just unfortunate situation there, because they had to know that Aches was fully streaked out. What a 4-piece there. He got one of them with the MSMC, but now he's got the War Machine, and he's just going to be thumping across the map. Taking down Parasite, taking down Karma. Clayster's adding to the kill column. Everything going in Complexity's favor once again.
Oh my gosh, Aches is just a monster. And what he was doing with that War Machine is probably criminal, to be honest with you, as he is just decimating the Impact squad. 113 to 29. I mean, do you realize how bad of a shellacking this is right now?
This is absolutely insane. We got to go over to Clayster. He is now 1 kill away from getting score streaks of his own. Quiz, pull up the stats, read off some of those numbers for us.
23 and 7. Aches is 23 and 7. That is remarkable score there. And I mean, they only have, Impact only has about the same amount of kills. They're about at the same amount of kills that Aches has as an entirety. So I mean, that is insane here. This kid just came to play.
Oh my, another 2-piece from Aches. Make it a 3. He goes down. Big kill from Miracles. Miracles, though, not going to be able to break that hard point on his own, is forced to back up. And now Aches and crew will have total control. They're almost up 100 seconds.
This will be the fastest game in hardpoint that we've seen in some time on main stage, and they keep doing this intensity.
Hellstorm comes down. Any setup that Impact had just was shattered. Killa is going to add 1 kill to the kill column. No big deal, though, as it looks like Complexity, they're going to push in, led by their captain. Down goes Aches. We're going to jump on board with Killa for a moment. I got to see if the vocal leader here from this Impact squad can get his team back in it. Impact Killa inside the hard point. You're also going to see 2 teammates there. They have total lockdown of blue. If they can get this hard point and the next one where Killa just respawned, they'll be right back in the game, Quiz.
28 and 13, Aches is. Everybody is negative for Impact other than Killa, who is an even 4. No, never mind. Killa's negative as well. The entire Impact squad struggling here against Complexity. However, they are starting to put points on the board. It's no longer a 100-point deficit, but still difficult at a 141 to 62. Man. It is still a big, big loss here for them. They've got to keep turning it around. So Impact starting to wake up a little bit here and come alive late in this hardpoint game.
We're going to see if Impact can keep their composure. I'd love to listen in with the Complexity squad, though, and let's take a look at these stats from Aches. 30 and 13 at the moment, calling in his score streaks. He's not slowing down. That's going to get him just 1. Calls out the other 2 players, and he's got blue on lock.
Nice, Clay. Nice, Clay. Yeah, let's get
time. Go.
One middle, turn around, team. We're spawning out. We're spawning out. 30. Oh, just get that. Huge team. Get that to him.
You stay. You all stay.
Yep, stay.
Don't feed.
No, we're good. Come on, boys. Let's go. 4 minutes left. Finish is strong.
2 guys in circle.
No, they're over here. I'm getting trophy system D. They're over here. They're over here. Oh, my bad, Craig. My bad.
I'm running back. I'm hiding. I gotta hide.
Let's go, guys. Turn up. Turn up. Come on.
They're on the right street, Teep. They're over there.
We gotta run,
Yeah,
guys.
they're here. I got
Hardpoint identified.
Hey, he's down low. Hey, he's coming yellow. I spawned here.
One front,
Front got me. Front got me.
I got him.
Nice. Good job.
Rotate it.
Good.
Let's go, Chris. Let's get it. Get right here. Let's go.
Yo, 30 seconds.
Somebody anchor.
Yeah, front.
Front grave, going garage. Front grave, going garage. Yeah, they're gonna go garage.
Let's go, baby.
Yo,
We are so
let's go.
good.
20 seconds. Finish him here. Less than 100.
I'm anchored.
Less than 100, Clay. Grave.
One up here,
You went front garage.
Let's go.
Come on,
boys.
Clay.
Hey, let me have these points.
Pressing
Let me
the
have these
fight.
points.
Run,
Oh,
Grave.
watch out front. Watch out
Right,
front.
right.
I found out. No, I didn't. Let's go. Finish him
go.
here.
Come
Finish
on,
him here.
Pat.
Watch him flank.
Hardpoint
Watch him flank.
identified. Hardpoint contested.
They're done. They're finished.
I'm here. Go.
Let's go.
I got the back.
Finish this down.
Finish it right here.
Less than 100. Less than 100. Let's go. Less than 100.
Just 7 more seconds for Complexity. Eggs on a 6-kill spree. 2, 1, boom!
What?
This is the second time Complexity has held Icon's Impact to under 100 points in Hardpoint, Fliz. Dominating from start to finish, and look at Impact.
Fighting as a team there. Already you can see they're getting frustrated with one another, and that was such a brutal game there for them. Look, now Complexity's one game away from winning. Impact's got to figure it out here. They only have a couple minutes during break to do it.
Complexity, they have the mindsets of the champions. They said they are done. Clayster, not only a cheerleader in game, he is also commanding the troops, keeping everyone on point. Complexity has the energy. Impact, they look beaten before game 8 even begins. Can Complexity close it out, or will we see a miraculous comeback from Impact? We'll find out after this. But the game type quiz, it's Meltdown, Search and Destroy.
Oh, my favorite.
And this is the game type that Impact won $400,000
Yeah, that's a good call.
at the Call of Duty
They did,
Championship.
they did.
Don't count them out yet. We'll be back after this. Yes. And we are back. So is the unicorn and our flying squirrel friend.
Oh my gosh, look at these two.
Welcome back, friends. We've missed you since Dallas. Anaheim, are you ready for what could potentially be the final game of this tournament?
Look at them.
And how many of you want to see more games from Icon's Impact? Oh, the boos begin once again, but there are some fans in the crowd. I feel like the majority of people here in Anaheim, California, as well as online, want to see the changing of the guard. They want Complexity to walk home as the MLG Spring Champions. They are now one game away from doing so.
Look, I love the Impact guys. They're all good dudes. They're incredibly talented at Call of Duty, but man, the crowd out there, they're done with the Impact reign, man. They want to see a new team crowned, and Complexity trying to do that for everybody here, and they're one game away from making that happen. It's pretty crazy. Last time, before we went to the break, there was some frustration amongst the Impact camp. Looks like they have some very somber faces here to see if they can turn this around.
No more eyebrow moves from Parasite. He is focused on that screen. It's time, Fwiz. Our players are loading up the lobby. Aches, TP, Crim6, Clayster ready to finish this for Complexity. On the other side, Icon's Impact. You got Parasite. And Clayster saying they're done. You heard him screaming it inside of the Turtle Beach team chat. Complexity is riding on a wave of momentum, but Impact has shown us twice, just when we count them out, when we think that Complexity has total control, that they can have an incredible comeback. They've done it twice in CTF, but now, Fwiz, they're going to need 4 straight games.
Yeah, that's tough to do. If anybody can do it, though, it is Impact, right?
Yes.
Like, Impact, you know, up until this weekend, just isn't a team that drops many games. They're incredibly talented. Can't say enough positive things about them. But Complexity has really, really exposed this squad. I mean, they have found weaknesses in this team that have not been tapped into. You've seen glimpses of it from Team MV in the World Championship. This is a very interesting to see here. You know, we've been in the Call of Duty now for a long time in Black Ops 2.
Yep.
And they've dominated. Impact has this entire time. So like you said, Clayster's ready for a changing of the guard.
Have you seen Aches play better in the past than he is right now? I feel like with the addition of Clayster, that right side of the stage is just on fire at the moment. And Aches, he is feeding off of the screaming coming from his left.
Yeah, Clayster is just the fuel for this team. Aches, what he did last game in Hardpoint on Slums was just amazing. I mean, talk about somebody that just went off, but this time we're going to slow it down a little bit, and it's going to be Meltdown, Search and Destroy. So let's see who's able to pull this off. Both teams pretty evenly matched from a statistics standpoint in the Search and Destroy market. So this will be yet another enjoyable game to watch. I don't think it'll be a blowout like we saw in Hardpoint.
Complexity took the first Search and Destroy on Express, but then Impact, down 4-2, made their comeback to win the last standoff SND. Now, though, we're on Meltdown. Let's see who has the best strategy. We have Impact's SND shot caller Parasite on your screen, and he is being so sneaky, trying to get an angle up top. You also have Miracles in the back with the sniper, and A is wide open after that pick from Karma. It looks like Kill is going to be pushing with Parasite, thinking about attacking the pillars.
Yeah, you know, Impact actually really had a good move into A. Clearly they can't know where everyone is at all times, but they would have had a really nice, and still do have a nice entrance in A. However, they're starting to favor that B side push. Clayster's moving up as well, and now you just see Complexity looking at A because of how long it took him to get into B. So this strategy of waiting for your opponent to move around and get restless is starting to work for Impact.
Ace is going to get one, but Karma answers back, so it's 3-on-2 in favor of Impact. There is a flank, though. Clayster could potentially pick off 2 players. Unfortunately, will not get the angle. Another player picked off by Karma. He has all 3 kills so far. Going for the Ace, saw the shadow, and there it is!
Good job, agents. Get ready for the next
Karma's
round.
good with the snipes, too. He's good with the snipes. There's no doubt about it. He's been showing that all day.
The Dallas MVP just opened up this game with an ace, Fwiz. That is the type of play you need to get momentum in your favor. And look at his face. He acts like he does it every single day.
Yeah,
no big deal. They are going to be so focused from start to finish in this one.
That's a really good point that you made, and people should give Karma more credit for that. He just aced it. Literally got all 4 kills for his team and was just cool, calm, and relaxed. That's what makes you a real champion. So nice play out of him, keeping his team's hope alive as now Impact takes a 1-0 lead.
Unfortunately, they are going to lose Killa at A. Miracle's now trying to fend off the rush. Parasite and Karma have to get into the pillars. 3 players from Complexity setting up, and the bomb is being put down by TP. It is planted. It's all up to Karma. He's going to need back-to-back aces. He's got his 5th kill, and now he's got Crim 6 and TP left to kill.
And he's going to play this slow because he does have his RC car, so now he's got to start making decisions about being careful. Not Karma to do that. He's going to go for another kill, and let's see if it pays off, and doesn't pick it up. Crim 6 takes out Karma, and now Karma only has an RC car. He could have pulled back, just sacrificed that round, and try to keep earning those streaks. Instead, he wanted to push in, try to be a hero. And
that's not Karma's play style.
No,
back
it's not.
up,
and
man.
when you just aced it the round before, you really can't blame him for trying to be aggressive.
All right, all tied up 1-1. Like you said, though, Fwiz, from the caster's perspective, that's something we're going to be thinking about. Yeah. Was it worth that push? He could have had a hellstorm. We'll see if Impact will be able to capitalize, though, on their next push. Karma is going to be leading the charge angrily, switching over to his M8 now and the sniper rifle. They're going to hope that he can get an early pick, and then Miracles will follow up from behind with this bomb.
And Impact, again, trying to get the Complexity squad restless here, so they stick back, don't decide to go either A or B, and then you get Complexity second-guessing themselves. Now under the minute mark, you wonder where people are going to go and what moves they're going to make here. Let's see what we're doing as Karma's got the snipes in his hands, does have an RC car, and again, this guy is a tactician with the boomstick, seeing if he can draw somebody out here on the B side to pick up a kill. Under 40 seconds left at this point, and no kills have yet been drawn out. Miracles with the bomb for Impact.
I got Karma on your screen, trying to get sneaky here, guys. He's trying to get behind enemy lines. Meanwhile, though, you got players being spotted above. Miracle's going to force one back right next to Karma. Kill is there to pick up the kill on Ace. So now a 4-on-3 advantage in favor of Impact. Karma spots a second player in the back. Miracles with the bomb at B is now going to be safe to plant. Perfect execution of this strategy from Impact. TP goes down at the hands of Karma, and they're now up one more round, 2-1. Strong play from Impact, and this crowd in Anaheim is silent.
Yes, absolutely silent here as the rounds are going back and forth. This time, Impact's going to pick it up, leading 2-1. And now you've got to wonder, what does Complexity have up its sleeve to try to match it up? Impact on defense, which is very nice to be here. And let's see who's going to be the bomb carrier. Usually TPS running the objective. He's got it in his hands. And Karma is the reason why Impact is doing what they're doing. He is 7-1, has more kills than the entire Complexity team put together.
We got Aix on your screen. The captain of Complexity is going to push to the mid. The rest of his teammates all pushing B. Aix is going to get first blood, and he just took down Miracles. Karma has answered back, though, with a kill on Clayster. He is now 8-1 in this game, and Karma is going to find more action. His teammate Parasite gets the kill on Crim6. TP answers back. Karma knows where TP is going to get flanked, though, and it's all up to Killa. The bomb in the hands of TP and Eggs is going to be protecting him.
This is close here, so yeah, TP and Aches, one of the most famous duos of all time here in Call of Duty. TP gonna get the bomb down at B. Killa not around there. Now obviously knows where it's at. 42 seconds left on the clock to get a defuse on this, and again, TP and Aches are gonna try to hold this down. A very difficult move for Killa to make this happen. Shots fired here. TP gonna go up and assist Aches to see if they can sniff Killa out as he has retreated. He did take some shots there, and this is gonna be tough for him. Again, takes some more shots. Incredibly red. They're just letting the timer go down under 20 seconds, and now he pushes up, and he does take out TP, but his boy and brother Aches takes him out. Not actual brother. Don't take that from the literal standpoint.
No, they look exactly
They
alike.
really
I think
do,
they're
though.
twins.
Yeah.
Either way, Aches with some nice kneecap shots, and it pops him in the head to finish it off. TP, any points that he was working towards his RC car, now gone. So although it's a round of loss, Killa did the best he could. Unfortunately, Impact is once again going to have to score on offense, and Karma, he's going to look to stay hot. 8-2, 900 points, the most in the game. On the other side, it seems the player to take out is going to be Aches.
And Parasite, the bomb carrier for the Impact squad, as we're on board with Karma, still has that RC car in tow, ready to use it. He's been holding that DSR pretty much most of this game here. You know, I mean, that's his go-to weapon. He's so good with that sniper rifle, and it looks like we're going to see some action go down A ringside.
Yeah, you got Parasite in the middle. Killa trying to draw a player out at the bottom of A. Meanwhile, you see Karma, he was poking over at B, but that was not the intent. Killa, he poked a little too far, and TP punished. So
Killa he had that MMS to even saw him and hard scoped around there and still not able to take him out. Testament to TP just reacting so quickly.
Parasite with the bomb, now moving to B. He's going to call the plays. He's going to lead the charge. Miracles is going to throw out those trophy systems. They will not be affected by any incoming projectiles. Miracles spotting another player top middle. Parasite pushing in with this bomb. They know they need at least one kill before they go for the plant. Unfortunately, it's not going to come anytime quickly. Parasite forced to react with his weapon.
Parasite
Picks up the double. Crim6, though, was able to take out his teammate, so it's going to be TP versus Parasite. Parasite does get the bomb down.
You're all that remains.
He spots TP, and TP has no idea where he's at.
That's interesting, too, that no one called him out. They should have known exactly where he was at, and TP just waited for that bomb to go down. Not sure why he didn't press Parasite quicker, and now he's in a tough situation here. Shots fired, not able to pick it up. Parasite and Impact close that round out, take the lead, 3-2 back and forth. We've been switching every single round. Such a close game here. Complexity needs a little bit more fire if they want to close this out and win the championship.
Absolutely, and guys, we've been talking about stats all night, but I want to point out that last push was a coordinated attack from the entire team of Impact. Miracles, one of the most selfless players in the game, baiting the opponents out. He pinched from one end, Karma pinched from the other. The opponents were stuck in the middle. Parasite had the easy shots, and he was able to finish out the round. So great play as a team. However, at the start, Complexity's getting a little bit cheeky, as my boy Benson would say.
Absolutely are. As we're on board with Aches, they're going to do a full court press here into the A bomb site. Let's see if it can pay off. Clayster takes out Killa. They're pretty well set up in here. They've got to hold this down and get the bomb down here. It is being planted at the hands of TP, and go ahead and officially count that timer now. But Miracles moves in, takes out Aches. 3v3 situation. Both Killa and Aches down for their respective teams. Bomb is down as well.
Nice kill from Crim.
Takes out Miracles, and this is great play out of the Complexity squad.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This game's so close. Just a one-round advantage for Impact. Complexity trying to tie it up. Crim6 has picked off two. The last one alive is Parasite. Parasite trying to break in, and Clayster is going to meet him at the top of the stairs with an MP7. Crim6 going big, but it's Clayster with your round-ending kill cam, and Parasite, you can see the frustration in his face. Clayster, great awareness there, using his turtle beaches, hears it, moves in, and gets the kill.
That poor guy didn't even see it coming,
Search
man.
and destroy.
So now it's Impact on offense in literally every single round. We've changed a round win, and it's 3-3, only 3 rounds to win it, man.
Yeah.
First to 6. That's the name of the game.
So let's see who is going to do the work. Remember, Karma started off 7-1. Since then, he's been slowed down just 1 kill to 3 deaths. He's going to be pushing up, though, with his RC card, deciding now's the time for the score streaks. Using it to scout, it's going to be detonated, and it looks like he will not be able to pick up any kills. Not much information gathered either. This is going to be tough for Impact to break the B setup.
Karma trying to get some snipes out here. Impact making a really good push into B. Crim6 is going to take out Killa. So now a 4v3 situation, 4v2 situation. Complexity turning it up, but Aches gets taken out, and Crim6 goes down 2v2. Parasite with the bomb, and now these guys are going to just go toe-to-toe. Miracles and Parasite versus Clayster.
Parasite is directly below someone, and he's actually going to get taken out. That was TP hiding in the corner, actually. So now it's Clayster and Miracles. Clayster, can he get the shot?
Blow that up. Nope.
Half a shot away from death. Also a half shot away from killing his opponent. He's going to get the wall bang on Miracles. And he just Dwight Howard on the main stage.
He sure did. And Miracles had to watch out for that tank in this middle of the meltdown. That propane tank almost blew up, so he had to boogie away real quick, and then Clayster just waiting for him, took care of business.
So just like that, they are down 3-2, now in control, 4-3. 2 more round wins, and Complexity will walk home your MLG Spring Champions. We are on board with the Captain Aches, Clayster, Crim6, and TP all pushing B. Let's see how this goes down. We're going to jump on board with the bomb carrier.
And Impact doing a nice 2-man split towards A, 2 towards B, and now going to start doing 3 over to the B side. On the other side, you've got somebody being incredibly
that's Aches, man.
That's moving across there. Karma going to take out Crim6, but Aches retracting back here. Killa knows, and it's going to cost him as he gets taken out. Now only TP and Clayster up for the Complexity squad.
That tunnel's so deadly when it works, but when you get caught, you get punished. And Karma, he's going to have one hell of a kill cam for you guys as Impact ties it up at 4 apiece. Gets the last 2 snipes here. One through the wall, and then, you know what? I'm going to quick scope the Blaine to finish out the round. Impact, they're still kicking. It's now the best of 3 rounds. Whoever wins 2 will take this game. Impact needs it to stay alive in the tournament.
Karma could very well be the best Call of Duty player in the entire world. He is 11-5. The sole reason that Impact is hanging in here the way that they are and keeping it tied 4-4. 11-5. The man's on a roll and he's not done yet. Let's see what these 2 teams can do as now Impact is on the offensive side.
Shield's coming out for Parasite. They're pushing into A. He's got the bomb as well. Miracles, Killa, Karma all behind him. Shots go down in the middle. It's all Impact, though. Karma gets one. Miracles takes out TP. The bomb is being planted. We're going to jump on board with Karma, who's watching the flank. But actually, the kills were going down up top. Clayster and Crim6 able to take out Miracles and Parasite, so that bomb is not planted. Did this push fail? We're going to find out if Karma and Killa can redeem it.
Clayster takes out Killa. Karma all alone. He does have 4 kills in his streak. Bomb in his hands, and he's got to take out Crim6 and Clayster. Get that bomb down. He doesn't have many options here. Tries a retreat. Crim6 takes out Karma. Complexity 1 round away from being crowned the champions here in Anaheim and kicking Impact off their throne. Something no one's been able to do at pretty much the start of this season.
What a game so far. 5-4. Complexity coming into this series hot. Took the first game. Impact answered back in game 3. Complexity dominated game number 4 to get here in the championship bracket. And now in game number 8, they are 1 round away from victory. We're going to jump on board with the bomb carrier. It is TP. Aches is going to lead the charge into A, and he's going to get first blood on Killa. They are now 2 kills away from becoming the champions.
And they are going to move in here. They've got A set up. Karma takes out Clayster. They're trying to get in here. Aches pops out. They're hopefully going to get this bomb down, and they do get it down. A 3v2 situation. They are set up in A. This is going to be difficult for Impact to try to get in here, knock all these guys out, and get it a fuse. Time is dwindling down on the clock. Impact's fate flies on the line here as Complexity's trying to be crowned your Anaheim champions. It can happen here in 23 seconds.
Crim6 and Aches have the front unlocked. TP watching the flank. 1 kill away now, and Crim is going to do it!
That is it! Complexity takes out Impact, and they are crowned the winners of MLG Anaheim. Something that no one thought could be done. Could Impact ever lose to anybody in Call of Duty? You had even the European teams come over here thinking maybe they could knock them out. The North American team struggling with it. And finally, Complexity picks up Clayster, puts together just a team that can make it happen, and Impact just falls off the throne there, and Complexity is crowned your winners. Good sportsmanship from everybody across the board. Gotta give it up to Impact. One of the most impressive runs in the history of Call of Duty. What this team has accomplished has been one for the esports history books. However, at some point, the heroes had to fall, and Complexity decided to do that. They are crowned your winners, and they are fired up. A hard-fought battle between these two teams. Back and forth they went. Just such evenly matched and sound squads. You can't ask for anything more. The crowd here that showed up, 21,000 people in attendance across the board at MLG Anaheim, and all the people that just came out here to support the Call of Duty movement. You got to give them all the love in the world. We had some celebs out here, some YouTubers out here, the great fans that showed up to meet everybody. And at the end of the day, it was Complexity that pulls out such a huge win against Impact. And we're about to go down to the floor here as this team is grouping up together. They're just trying to catch their breath. Let's send it down. I think Chris Puckett, are you ready, my man?
Yeah, my friend, I am down here on the floor with the Captain Iggs and the MLG Spring Champions Complexity. Iggs, you've had a tough road to your first win in 2013. You are one game away from finishing in the top 3 at MLG Dallas for our Winter Championships. One game away from getting top 3 at the Call of Duty Championships in Hollywood. Now, you picked up a new player for this event in Clayster. You guys played with all new energy, and you are the champions. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling fucking great. I got the best team in the game.
Best team in the game. And TP, you are doing the dirty work all weekend long, but I gotta know, who is the team going to crown the MVP?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Let's give it to my new boy, Clay.
David Von der Haar, please hand it over, the new addition, Clayster. Ladies and gentlemen, your MLG Spring Champions for Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Complexity. That is going to wrap it up for us here in Anaheim, California. But the MLG Pro Circuit is not done for 2013. Coming up next, we'll be headed to Columbus, Ohio, November 22nd to the 24th. Get there. Be just as loud as this Anaheim crowd. This event was absolutely incredible. I want to thank everyone who came out here for making it so amazing. You are some of the best fans for any sport around the world. We'll be back in Columbus. Complexity will be back in Columbus to defend their titles. We'll see you then.